Summertime. Yeah, we're going to do a project all about summer today because I have not been to the beach yet. I need some summer in my life, so I'm making the beach come to me with this new FlipFlop shaker card. You can have the beach come right to you too. So before we get started, let's get some aroma. So it's like we're by the seaside with some Greek seaside. Yeah, we're going to get this party started. Here we go. So to start us off, I got a template off Google Images. Just type in FlipFlop template and it'll pop up. And then I cut it in two because it'll come with a little strap like so, and then it'll come with your FlipFlop base. So what I'm going to start with is it's kind of like a sea ocean wave paper from Hobby Lobby. It's from the All Season 3 pack, the 12 by 12, and I'm going to go ahead and flip it over and trace out my FlipFlop. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. Alright, now, since we have our base done, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the plastic part of the shaker card. And I'm just using a sheet protector from Staples, like what you use for your photo albums and scrapbooking albums. I find this is the cheapest way of doing it, but you can always use laminator sheets, some plastic packaging from toys. You use whatever fits your budget and time. Like I just had these handy, so there's no need for me to run out to the store, which a lot of us is all about. So because sometimes you just want to craft when you get your idea. Alright. Now because I have the protector sheet, it comes with two, because it's got the two sides of the protector sheet. So I only need one to go on our little FlipFlop. The other one you can save for the next FlipFlop you do. Alright, so next I took a cream colored piece of cardstock, and what I'm going to use is a recollection stamp set, and it just has a bunch of sea animals and little sea stars. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp these out. I'm going to do some little crabs and some seahorses in red. So I'm going to stamp them together. Yay! A little seahorse. And I'm just going to be using some Studio G ink in red. And then I'm going to do a blue. I'm not sure if it's an octopus or a squid. I guess I just have to count the little tentacles, but I'm not sure at the moment. In blue, and I'm going to put him right on the FlipFlop. He'll be right there. So that way, there's a little surprise hidden behind the little sparkles when we get there. And I think I'm going to do a blue ahoy in the same shade of blue. Let's put you right there. A horn right here. Then I'm going to take my Ranger Pitch Black and just stamp out some black seashells. And I think 2 will be plenty. We don't want to overcrowd the shaker card because then it won't show up. Like, nothing will move. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. Now that we have these little guys cut out, we are going to go ahead and start hot gluing Now we're going to start hot gluing our little plastic onto our FlipFlop. Now you can use hot glue, or I know people who use a fusing tool, but I don't really want to go out and buy one, so I'm going to use my hot glue. And I'm just going to start at the bottom, make sure there's no gaps. And you're just going to put down your first section of the FlipFlop. And I like to smush the glue down so that way you know that none of the little goodies are going to pop right out. Now be very careful because this can get very hot. So if you need to, let it cool down a little bit and then smush it. Or if you're using a fusing tool, then I doubt you have to worry about that. Alright, then you're going to keep going up the side of the FlipFlop. and you just want to carefully center it onto the flip-flop. You don't want too much of an overhang on one side and then not enough on the other. And you don't want to put down too much glue at one time, because then you'll rush and you might accidentally miss a section. And I like to pucker mine a little bit so that the little sparkles will not catch on the sides. Alright, now you want to stop so that you have enough room to put your little glitters in. So you're going to open it up, and then I'm going to put the seahorse in, the little seashells, and the crab. And I'm also going to be using some glitters from Stampendous, which you can get at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to use this blue, since it's going to be like an ocean at the beach. And you don't want too much, especially since I'm going to fill mine with two different glitters. I'm going to be putting in some silver glitter. Now this I just had in my stash. Not quite sure what company it came from. It's just some chunky glitter. You don't really want any fine glitter because it'll stick to the plastic. And then I'm also going to use some paint chips from Stampendous as well. I'm going to use a green to mimic seaweed. Alright, then you're going to want to shake it all down to the bottom and then close up the top. And you want to make sure the top is sealed very good. You don't want anything getting out. And I'm going to pucker mine just a bit. And remember, if it's too hot for you at the moment, just let it sit for a second and then go ahead and squeeze it shut. You don't want to burn yourself. And with this little pucker, it helps to bubble it up so that your little shakers go very smooth. Alright, so now let's go ahead and work on some Studio G glitter glue and run it over the pool party sentiment. So that way when it dries, it'll make the pool party sentiment all glittery. And there you have it, a flip-flop shaker card for your summer fun. So instead of splish splash taking a bath, we're just gonna have a pool party. but I think that's okay, because pools are awesome. And if you agree, put it down in the comments. And if you agree that this card is awesome, also put that down in the comments. How fun is that? So instead of going to the pool, I think I can sit here for a few hours and play with this. What do you guys think? Alright, thanks for the summer fun. It was awesome, and I cannot wait to show some more summer art here soon, because I am loving it. Have a crazy day.